Question 8, we have a plane inclined at an angle alpha to the horizontal. So do your diagram, alpha to the horizontal and theta to the plane and it's projected with velocity u. So our initial vector is u cos theta in the I direction plus u sine theta in the j direction. My acceleration in the I direction is minus g sine a and minus g cos a in the j direction. My initial vectors here, we need to prove the particles strike the plane horizontally, so we need the time of flight and we need the velocities. So we need s of y first. Let's get s of y. To find the time of flight, so u is u sine theta times t and minus g cos alpha over 2 for the half times t squared will be equal to 0 at the time of impact. Factoring out my t, I'll get u sine theta minus g cos alpha times t over 2 equals 0. So my initial time equals 0, or u sine theta, we'd have to multiply across by 2 and divide by g cos alpha to get the time of flight. Both velocities need time. V of x is equal to u plus at, so u cos theta minus the acceleration is g sine alpha by time, which is 2u sine alpha, 2u sine theta even, over g cos alpha, line them up. So the velocity of x becomes u cos theta, the g's cancel, sine alpha over cos alpha is tan alpha, and I have 2u, so I have 2u sine theta tan alpha for the velocity, sorry, tan alpha, not tan theta, tan alpha velocity in the x direction. The velocity in the y direction, again u plus at, so I have u sine theta minus the acceleration g cos alpha times time, which is 2u sine theta over g cos alpha. Cancel these two and we're left with u sine theta minus 2u sine theta, which is minus u sine theta for v of y. So we know that the tan of the angle, if it strikes horizontally, it's striking in this way, so tan A will be here, the alternate angle, so it'll strike at horizontally. We'd say that tan A, tan alpha, is equal to minus the velocity of y, which is u sine theta, over the velocity of x, which is u cos theta, minus 2u sine theta tan alpha, minus 2u sine theta tan alpha of the whole lot. We should probably cross multiply it and then see what we can do to simplify it. So u cos theta tan alpha minus 2u sine theta tan squared alpha equals u sine theta. And we're asked to simplify it down in tan theta, so we need to get tan theta into this question. You can see we need to divide, we can divide across by u initially, but we'll need to divide by cos theta to get tan theta in here. So we'll divide every term by cos theta. I'm going to get tan A minus 2 tan theta tan squared alpha is equal to tan, and I have the 8 at the beginning here, is equal to tan theta. So we want it in terms of tan theta, so I need to bring those two together. So tan theta plus 2 tan theta tan squared alpha would be equal to the tan alpha factor out tan theta to get it on its own, and I'll get 1 plus 2 tan squared alpha equals tan alpha. So I get tan theta to be equal to tan alpha over 1 plus 2 tan squared alpha. And hopefully this is what they were looking for in the question. Tan theta is equal to tan alpha over 1 plus 2 tan squared alpha. And it's not, so we just need to go and rejig it again. Sine alpha cos alpha over 2 minus cos squared alpha. Sine alpha plus cos alpha over 1 minus 2 cos squared alpha. Sine alpha cos alpha over 2 minus cos squared alpha. So I suppose the first thing we need to do is to reconvert these tans. So tan alpha is sine over cos, so sine alpha over cos alpha is this guy over 1 plus twice sine squared alpha over cos squared alpha. We multiply everything by cos squared alpha, we'll definitely get a 1 on the bottom. So all of these, bring them in. So on top we're going to be left with sine alpha cos alpha, which is what we're looking for. Multiplying this guy out. And then on the bottom, these two will cancel. And we have cos squared alpha plus 2 sine squared alpha. We know that we want cos squared on the bottom, while sine squared alpha is equal to 1 minus cos squared alpha. So that should help. So the bottom becomes cos squared alpha plus twice 1 minus cos squared alpha, which will be cos squared alpha plus 2 minus 2 cos squared alpha, which is 2 minus cos squared alpha. So that's what the bottom becomes. So that's what we were looking for up here. So just to tidy it up then, therefore tan theta is equal to the top sine A cos A over the bottom, which we got to be 2 minus cos squared A. So you should have a bit of fun simplifying these questions down.